A warm welcome to Tree Leaf, and this is Taiko speaking. I'm back from France. It's a really hot summer in Japan, and today I would like to carry on with genjokoan. Now, I'd like to make something very clear. What I express here is nothing but my feeble and frail understanding. I am by far no authority on Dogen. Just a lover, a great lover of this text. Now we reach the point in genjokoan where things are going deep indeed, or high. It's about sea or sky. Or is it? Let's listen to it. That's what Dogen writes. A fish swims in the ocean, and no matter how far it swims, there is no end to the water. A bird flies in the sky, and no matter how far it flies, there's no end to the air. However, the fish and the bird have never left their elements. When their activity is large, their field is large. When their need is small, their field is small. Thus, each of them totally covers its full range, and each of them totally experiences its realm. If the bird leaves the air, it would die at once. If the fish leaves the water, it would die at once. Know that water is life, and air is life. The bird is life, and the fish is life. Life must be the bird, and life must be the fish. It is possible to illustrate this with more analogies. Practice, enlightenment, and people are like this. Very beautiful. When I was a child, well, no, not really a child, when I was a teenager, I used to flick through the pages of Dogen, Shobogenzo and genjokoan, and I had a very primitive translation. And I was just tucked in my bed, and reading these sentences was like magic. It used to set my imagination fire. This old story of a bird flying in blue sky and a fish in the water. It is so dead simple. Right. Now, what is Dogen talking about here? In my humble opinion, I mean, it's not just mine this time. It's about the relationship between practice and enlightenment. The fact that one cannot separate practice and enlightenment. It's gasho, it's one thing, one. If you take the hands apart, gasho vanishes. Put them together, gasho manifests itself. To make a Buddha, to Dogen, doesn't take 10,000 years. To make a Buddha doesn't take a statue, the craft of a craftsman. To make a Buddha doesn't take a temple, not even a practice place. It takes a cushion and a human body, a body-mind. That simple and that difficult. It is very simple to practice. It's very hard to accept. Because as we've seen with Jundo recently, we are constantly fed with ideas, dreams about what enlightenment should be, about what awakening tastes like, and when we look at all the great stories of the Chinese teachers and masters, I think, wow, it must be a great show, it must be a great understanding there hiding away. I remember a good old monk, which I'm not going to name, and he was half drunk, and he talked to me and he said, "Is there anything secretly hidden behind this? Because I don't get it. Why is it just sitting at his awakening?" And I looked at him and I said, it's in plain view, it's just in front of your nose, and that's why we find it very hard to see, acknowledge, and even to practice. Simplicity. Not to. Awakening, practice. Not to. So you would understand then that the fish or the bird is this reality, consciousness, body, and boundless sky, and the ocean is the field of practice. And at one major turn of the text, Dogen writes this, and I like to repeat it because it's good for my dirty ears. Listen to. Speaking about the bird and speaking about the fish, when their activity is large, their field is large. When their need is small, their field too, is small. Now that's a very important one to me. Do not name it. Do not give it any quality. Do not trap it in a word, an idea, concept, and see for yourself how big it is. It's huge! But come here with the will to pick something that will fit your personal agenda, your thirst, your expectation, and it will collapse into a small space. Hardly anything. You making it. You are the maker of your dream. And this is an important part of Dogen's teaching, which is often not looked at. maybe enough analyzed or discussed, is how important you are in the process. Dropping expectations, dropping agendas, dropping any will to achieve anything is instantly entering this. As soon as you of course collapse into attention, an attachment, you see, dropping the body-mind is also dropping all these body of habits, this collection of thoughts you and me had for so many years, and the belief that they are real. Do we need to sit? Do we need Zen? Do we need Buddha? Of course we don't. If you think that you're going to become Buddha sitting on that cushion, no way, baby. Doesn't work like that. You are already it. In an unconditional way. Completely unconditional. It's not a question of time. It's not a question of I do this, I get that. It's a question of surrendering and opening what is already open. But the aim of the will to a sort of personal benefit is always getting in the way. It's maybe why we emphasize serving. Service of people, the fact that we always wish people to be first, to enter first. This great field of the big bright moon. Always for others, always others first. Now I might come back on this fish, bird and sky and ocean story. Great joy to be with you. Great joy to be back in Japan, I tell you. France was not very pleasant. It was a nice, unpleasant Sansara ride. But now I'm back. Take care. Practice well. And let go of your expectation. Give it a go. Forget about becoming anything, doing anything. Just sit.